There is the reason why you're experiencing hardship in life, why things not working for you, why it's not always blue sky. We got this mind contaminated, full of junk, full of different ideas, full of corruption, full of things, and quite often this mind bothering us to such a degree that we having difficulties in life on many different levels of life. We do not maintain our inner temple and mind, not pray, not meditate, and with time this is filled with lots of things and it starts crashing. It starts behaving like against us, depending from actions we did in life. If we did negative action, we make those imprints, and those imprints act against us, and it will be behaving like that till we not find a way how to pacify it, how to clear that mind, how to empty that mind, how to come to agreement that really you need to pray, you need to meditate in order to cleanse that mind and heart and wipe this corruption from inside. Till this corruption is inside, you never will gonna experience good life, you never will gonna experience real joy, happiness and peace and love, because that corruption is inside and is acting on behalf like you are identifying with that corruption, and that corruption is temporary like you, but you are not this, you are not your mind, you are not information recorded in your mind, it's just content. So by praying, meditating, fasting, you're just removing that invalid content from inside, so you function better and better. I did this for years now, and I have to say, whenever I start experiencing that things again falling out of the balance, I start not controlling my life. Let's say I will start fast. After fasting, I've got again lots of peace, because fasting is just simply in depth, very deep removal of those things. It's not easy process. Fasting is not comfortable, but one day move you ahead of a lot of time. Whenever you do it correctly with prayers and you keep yourself in this stillness and purity for an entire day without committing any of those, and you're observing your mind, because fasting allowing you to observe the mind deeply, then lots of things is becoming rejected from you. And quite often we don't see what was rejected. We see later on, wow, I have more peace, wow, this function better, this function better, I have more access to my mind. Because when mind is full of junk, full of those invalid informations, you cannot focus. It is like simply computer system which is full of viruses, and it start crashing, jamming, start acting against you. So cleanse your mind, help yourself, bring yourself to better life, because you don't have freedom. You cannot have freedom, because this mind, that entity built by you inside, act against you. And there is a way to remove that entity, many entities from you, many images that you imagine yourself to be this. In due course of permanent meditation and prayer, those things are removed. You function as a human better and better and better, even if you are like a zero when you're starting, because when this is full of magma, then still God is willing to help you. Existence is willing to help you to remove it too. It may take time, because that content, that hard drive you recorded, spinning very quickly at the beginning. There's thought after thought after thought. But if you commit to your journey and path, and again I suggest Islam, 5 prayers a day, which keep you in state of purity all the time. Every 6 hours, 5 hours you got another prayer. It just simply keep you in state of purity. It's allowing you to progressively cleanse that mind, cleanse that content. So after some while, depending what you have there, your mind will be like still. You will be able to be in this stillness, quietness, calmness, love, with this deprivation of fear. Because what mind does, it's creating different fears when there is lots of going on there, and lots of negative information is recorded. It's creating non-stop fear. So you're living in fear. You cannot rest really. When mind is like that, then life is like a torment. I went through it, so I can talk about this. But more I going further and further, more love and peace I can experience and feel in my life. So that way and path, whatever others saying, this content in their mind saying this about Islam, about things like this, about those paths, we should not listen to people. We should try ourselves and see it if it's work. But I have to say, and I assure you, this is not easy way. It's require you really sat on this and practice it. Then you'll experience fruit of your work. That's how it is. Like everything what you practice, what you're dealing with, what you're doing daily, with time bring you fruits, good deeds, if you keep right side of the life. And of course, when you do it, you have to somehow try not to do those wrong things, not to, especially by yourself going into those ways. Try to avoid if you can. Sometimes you cannot, because simply our mind have those habits, and this will behave in such a way that you will have to do certain things. You are what you are at the moment with your mind, what is recorded there. And there is really no way to stand against this when this recorded information want to perform some action. You will simply do it. It depends what's that. But in due course, all of those will be removed. There will be less and less, and you will have more and more freedom. And you will function better and better. Assalamu alaikum.